Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Today on the channel we'll be looking at Wave 5 Merman from the Lords of Power line. And this is our third time getting Merman in Origins. So the first time we got him was, of course, in that 5-pack Lords of Power exclusive from Mattel. Now, unfortunately, I do not have a loose version of this particular Merman in my collection. I'm trying to wait and see if I can find one at a good price. But right off the bat, you can see the differences, if you can, of this Merman Lords of Power, the 5-pack, and the single-carded version of the Lords of Power Merman. This particular Merman, the color of his skin, it's a bluish-green looking color. And also his tights, his briefs, has like bubbles on them in the front. Where this one, it has a much more greener tone to it, and of course no bubbles or markings on his briefs or his tights. So there you go. So let's turn over to the back and look at some beautiful artwork that came always. Him taking on looks like mini comic book Teela. I always think that when I first see her, I think that's She-Ra, but it's not. It's not. It looks like the Kraken maybe in the background. Of course, all his corncob sword. So even the sword itself is different. It doesn't have that blue line like the Lords of Power one has. And there's his action pose, and now you can pose him around. But I do like the fact that Mattel did, give us these single carded releases of these Lords of Power figures, like him, like Beastman, which we'll be doing a review on him pretty soon, on the Lords of Power Beastman. I like that, because these 5-pack Lords of Power figures are pretty expensive now. They're getting up there in price. So I like the fact that Mattel said, you know what, if you couldn't get this particular pack, we're going to re-release these in single card forms so you guys can have them still. And I hope they do a Man-at-Arms one as well. Oh, and I also have the Merman from Mondo next to everything. Because I feel like, he's like one of the top 3 bad guys, in Masters Universe. I mean, the first time I saw him was on Filmation. He's on the intro with Beastman and Skeletor coming out of Castle Grayskull. Now, the first time we got Merman was in Wave 3. And this is the Merman that I remember as a kid. This was my Merman. When I think about, and I have that loose version right here. There you go. There he is. There's that Merman. Now, even though this is the Merman I think of, I do like this Merman. I like his face sculpt. I like his body armor. His body armor is much bigger than the one from the original or the vintage old school Merman. I like the tassels, around his belt. And I also like his boots. But if I had to, even though I do like him very much, and I think he's really cool, and I'm glad to have him in the collection. If I had to pick between the, which one I like the most, I have to go this. This reminds me so much of, when I was a kid. And here's what he looked like back in Classics version, thanks to Pixel Dan and Dark Horse Comics. He has that old school Merman look, but it came with an alternate head. Same as the Lords of Power one. that you can swipe out if you wished. And then he also came in with a 2-pack of Aquaman, and his skin, he had like a much like bluer like skin color or tone. All right, guys. Get him out of the way. Put it back over here. Also, I don't know if you can notice this, but his chest, this particular Lords of Power 5-pack Merman, his chest plate is a little bit darker, has a darker yellow tone to it. Of course, his briefs and stuff like that are different as well, like I said. And then you can see that it's just one basic color. Alright guys, here's the question for today. So which merman do you prefer? Do you like the Lords of Power look version? Or you like the classic old school version of Merman? Leave in the comments below. I love to read them. And we can discuss it and stuff like that. There you go. Back. Let's take it to look at both of these beautiful artworks again, guys, of the back of the Lords of Power Merman. Of course, the vintage classic look. They both have that same corncob sword as well. And also, guys, I can't find my comic book for this particular Merman, or Wave 5. I don't know what I did with it, unfortunately, so I apologize for that, guys. But there you go, guys. There's a quick look at Merman. A must-have and a classic villain for any collector. Alright, guys. So tomorrow, we'll be doing Evil-Lyn from 2000X. I have two versions of her, both carded. This is where the Mattel changed the knees on the female figures. They made them much smaller. But I did find one before that, with the old knees from, before they did that. And I also found the one with the newer knees. So I'm going to take the time out to say thank you guys for all my new subscribers. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, guys. It would mean so much. I love doing these reviews. I love reading the comments and talking to you guys about He-Man and stuff like that. Please hit that thumbs up button, guys. Hit that notification bell when you'll know when I upload a new video every day. And tomorrow, like I said, I'll be doing the Evil-Lyn 2000X version in Wave 5. So I hope you guys have a great night. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and also share the video too, guys. Share with your friends, anybody who loves Master Universe and stuff like that. So once again, guys, thank you so much. I wish you guys have a great night. Take care. Until next time.